Welcome back. The NBA and City of Charlotte made a huge announcement this week. The All-Star Game is returning to the Queen City. On Tuesday at the Cable Box, the Hornets announced that it will host the 2017 All-Star Game. The last time All-Star Weekend was in Charlotte was back in 1991 when owner Michael Jordan scored 26 points for the Eastern Conference. Now, I had the chance to go one-on-one with NBA Commissioner Adam Silver earlier this week as we talked about the amazing opportunity for the Hornets organization. I know it was a very long process for the Charlotte Hornets organization, a lot of ups and downs just within the last 10-15 years. Why did you guys decide to go through with here, hosting it in Charlotte?
You know, we came back to Charlotte for a number of reasons. One, the passion of the community. From, as we heard earlier, from the governor to the mayor to the county chairman, everyone was saying we're all in for an all-star back here in Charlotte. And it requires the cooperation of all those government agencies to make sure, you know, everything from make sure we can get the flight, you know, the planes through the airport, to the roads cleared for the enormous amount of traffic we bring to town, to the hotel rooms. But I'd say secondarily, Michael Jordan. I mean, so obviously to have Michael Jordan, one of the greatest ever, as an owner of your league, and then to get passionate about the business side of the league. And that's what we're seeing with Michael. You know, I'd say the evolution of him over the last 5 years, that he's now competing to be a world-class business person against other world-class business people, the kind of people who own NBA teams. And so he wanted to enter into the fray. The competitive part of Michael said, we want a game, we want an all-star game here, what will it take? And so there were some improvements that were needed to the arena. They found a way to get that done. You know, there were some other issues that we needed to deal with in the community, and they overcame every obstacle. And last thing I'll say is that as commissioner of this league, I want to make clear that we're a 30-team league. This isn't about taking all-stars and going from the East Coast to the West Coast and just to large markets. We want to spread the wealth, and I think this is a showcase not just for Charlotte, but for other teams in the league to say we're all equal partners. And so we can demonstrate to the world how vital a community as Charlotte is for NBA basketball.
To bounce off of your last comment, over just the last decade, we've seen cities like New Orleans and Orlando that may not have those, four major sports in the market. You guys have gone there for All-Star games. What has it done for those cities, and what can it do here for Charlotte?
Oh, I think for those cities, in the same way, taking finals games to whether it be San Antonio or Cleveland or Miami for that matter, I think what it demonstrates is that these are first-class NBA cities. These are global NBA cities. And there's also an aspect of recruitment in the NBA as well. And so one of it's a showcase for other players to come and see, wow, what a great community. The people are so friendly. What a beautiful arena they play in. What terrific ownership and management they have. That's all part of it as well. But I think it firmly imprints Charlotte as being the epicenter of basketball in the world, not just in the country, in the world for that week, and also for the other businesses in the Charlotte community. I mean, again, as we said, we have 215 countries broadcasting NBA All-Star from Charlotte, and it gets huge ratings everywhere throughout the world. We have 100 players this year who are born outside the United States, so this is a big deal everywhere.
Lastly, everyone seems to have a favorite event during All-Star Weekend. Mine, I like the dunk contest. What's yours?
You know, I think probably the three-point shot. You know, I love the dunk contest too, but I think the pure shooting I really enjoy. I mean, I have great memories from even when I was a fan before I was in the league of some of the great shooters in that event. So I kind of like everything, but three-point shot is the one that stands out for me right now.
Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, the splash.
The three-point shot is cool and everything, but I mean, the dunk contest is the way to go. What would be really cool is if here in Charlotte, one of these dunk contest participants takes out the commissioner, puts him on a seat, and boom, right over him.
How about getting MJ to participate in the dunk contest? That would be pretty good, right?
Even just maybe three-point contest. I don't know how those legs are working for him.
That was a great interview. Really great news for Charlotte.
It is great news. By the way, he's a lot taller than I expected.
Really?
He's like 6'2", 6'3".
Well, he played, right? Yeah.